So today I'm in beautiful Rome, and today I'm going to talk about self-respect and boundaries. Basically the thing you need as a man to not get only respect from other people, but also from yourself. Because you know very well that you don't want to accept everything. You know you have boundaries. You just are not assertive enough to set them. You know, maybe you don't have the power, maybe you don't have the courage, whatever it may be. Let me tell you something. First of all, you do not need to accept anything from anyone. People do not matter. There's only you, what you do, what you can do, and there's nobody else around you. There's only people around you because you see them, okay? But if you get these special glasses, which is called the I don't care glasses, and you put them on, then you're gonna see that there's only you, right? It's only that. You care too much about what other people think of you. If you eliminate this, then you basically have it. Right? Because boundaries you set if you're not scared of losing people, right? Because let me tell you something, if you have a girlfriend, a wife, whatever it may be, right? And you are too scared to set boundaries, then you are too scared of losing them. You know, you're too scared of what they think of you. You're too scared of what's gonna happen if you set those boundaries. Right? So you don't set them because you are scared. Or maybe you don't have the power, right? At your workplace, you cannot set boundaries, right? Because you do not have the power to set the boundaries. But you need it. You need to set them, you know? Even at your workplace, you know, if your boss is disrespecting you, you need to acknowledge it, you know? You need to speak to your boss and say, this and that is gonna change. I do not feel appreciated, I do not feel respected. If you are scared of doing it, you know, you will never change stuff, and you will not have the respect you want from other people and from you too. You know, because you're too scared of doing it. So how to set boundaries? First of all, you do not need to care about other people and what other people think of you. You know, men have this thing about them. They are so afraid of losing people. Right? Or losing their girlfriend, losing their loved ones, losing like their job and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. There is 1,000 possibilities out there. 1,000 girlfriends you can have, 1,000 works you can do, 1,000 possibilities you can have. The problem is that you don't think that there's an abundance. You know, you think, oh, this girl is so special, I don't want to lose her. This job is so good, I don't want to lose it. Let me tell you something, that girl, that job that you think is so special, they are not, man. There are 100 positions and women better than that. 100. You know, you go outside, you see 100. The problem is, you don't have respect of yourself and you don't think that you can manage to get those possibilities because the respect is not there. Why? Because you're too afraid of setting boundaries. That is the problem with most people. If you realize this, right? Because it's a mindset thing. If you change your mindset, then you can set these boundaries, right? So, how to set boundaries? First of all, like I said, stop caring what other people think. You know, start saying what you think. You know, try it. Just try it. You know, the next time your wife or your boss or whatever does a thing you don't like, tell them, hey, this and that is not okay. Never do that again. And you're gonna realize, you know, you're gonna realize that if you never did it, right, and you do it like out of the blue, because the problem with most people is they never do it and then it's too late, they think. No, it's never too late. It's too late if you never actually do it. Because then the respect is never gonna be there, man. You're gonna understand that respect is earned. Respect is earned. If you're not doing the things you're supposed to do, if you're gonna not set the boundaries you're supposed to do, then it's never gonna change. The stuff is never gonna change, right? So even if you think it's too late, do it anyways. Try it. And you're gonna see a fucking shock in people. Like, oh, didn't expect it for you. I was like, yeah. Like, just don't do it anymore, please. You know, like, I said this, I told you we were gonna change, but it's not changing. I told you gonna stop. I told you it was like not a thing that's gonna repeat itself over and over again. But if you're gonna continue to do this stuff, whatever it may be, then it cannot work out. Right? Tell them. And you're gonna see, and maybe they're gonna leave. Maybe, but who cares? Who cares? When as a man, you're gonna be prepared for the fucking worst in life. If they leave, you're gonna find something new. Okay? If you lose your job, you're gonna find a new job. If your girlfriend leaves you because they don't accept your boundaries, leave her, man, and never look back. Doesn't matter if you love that girl, doesn't matter if you care about that girl. I left a woman I loved with all my heart, man. But they did not respect my boundaries. Okay? And I cannot permit disrespect. I cannot permit, like, being the person that I don't want to be just because of that woman. You know, if I have to change myself, if I have to change my beliefs just to keep you, then I don't have respect of myself, of who I really am. You know, and then if I don't have respect of myself, how can I respect you? Right? And it's not about changing, right? You are not trying to change them. Of course not. You know, if you're not trying to change you, this is what girls get wrong. You know, let's talk about women. This is what women get wrong. They think you want to change them if you set boundaries. But you're gonna, because most women are so fucking stupid, right? So you have to explain it to them. You have to explain to them, no, I don't want to change you because the only reason I'm with you is because of you. Right? I'm with you because you are the way you are. If you were not this way, if you're not like fucking Amanda or whatever, I will not be with you. But they have to understand that you have boundaries, you have self-respect, and if they're not gonna apply in this line that you set, then it cannot work out. You know, in relationships, in jobs, even, in everything, you have boundaries that you need to set if they're gonna work out, right? And you set boundaries in your business, in your relationships, with your children, with everything, right? With everything. If you're not doing this, then the self-respect is not there. You know, so explain to her, I do not want to change you, but I have these things that are not okay with me. And if you're not comply, and you have boundaries too, you know, and I will never cross your boundaries, right? Explain it to her. Like, it's a mutual respect thing. I respect you, you should respect me. You know, it's a mutual respect thing. So it has to be there. You have to set boundaries and make her understand it. And if she doesn't understand it, okay, say to her, look, I'm not gonna like argue with you. These are my boundaries. You know, I do not accept it. If you not want to apply to them, it's okay, but I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there. You know, you just leave. You just never look back. This is what, you know, and it's okay to be sad, man. And you're gonna be sad, of course you're gonna be. But you just don't look back. Go forward, always. You know? Life, man, life is too short to cry about stuff that already happened. Man, life is very short. You're gonna realize this, you know? You already have heartbreaks, of course, as a man, you know? Time passes and you feel better now, of course, right? So, you know, just keep the respect you have yourself, you know? Keep your dignity. Don't lose your dignity, man. Once you lose your dignity, it's over. Keep your dignity. Go away from that relationship and never look back. And you're gonna see that if you actually stick to your beliefs, if you actually stick to your boundaries, right? Maybe she comes back, man. You know, maybe she said, you know what, I thought about it, you're right, you know, I'm gonna change this, I'm gonna do this just for you because I really love you, blah, blah. She's gonna come back maybe, you know? But if you're not gonna set these boundaries, then it's never gonna work, you know? With work also, with work the same stuff, right? If you're not talking to the people that disrespect you at your work, they're always gonna continue doing it. And you're gonna lose, like, not only like motivation to continue to do it and to continue to go there, but you're gonna also lose respect for yourself. Time after time after time. And let me tell you something. After a while, that respect that is missing from you, you know, it's gonna get bad, man. You know, you might get suicidal or some shit. So you have to take this shit seriously. You have to take this shit seriously. As a man, we need respect from people. And respect is earned. So you're gonna go deep inside yourself, grab yourself by the balls, and set boundaries. Nobody can help you, only yourself. Okay? So do it, man. Do it. I can only sit there and talk about this stuff, but at the end, you're gonna take action. Now, at the end, you're the only one who can change stuff. You're the only one who can change your situation. I can only be here and give you like tips and like talk about experience, give you facts, right? But I cannot do it for you. You do have to do it for yourself, right? So, yeah. So go out there and just say what you want to say, right? Say, hey, this needs to change, or we cannot continue like this. To everybody, man. To your parents, to your girlfriend, to your work, in your business, to your children, everybody. everybody. You set boundaries with everybody. Do not be scared of losing people, man. You're gonna lose people anyway. Might as well lose them with your fucking dignity intact. Remember, dignity, honor, and self-respect not only are earned, but they're only one time, man. Once you lose them, you're never gonna get them back. Remember that, man. It's very, very important. And it's serious. It's very serious, man.
Perfect.
So, I hope this speech is helping you in some way. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna enjoy Rome a little bit, and yeah, see you in the next video.